Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming to my live today. It says there's 0, but I know there's some people in here. I know that. Well, today I'm going to do my my mail call first. So we get some more people in here. It says there's one person. The two people that I have been talking to are Lynn, the Farm Okie OG, and Mr. and Mrs. Walter A. Joe Jr., which is Carla and her husband. Right now, that's what's, I'm guessing that's who's in here is Carla right now. And there's Joy Bartlett. Thank you, Joy, for coming. And now there says there's 5. Yes, you're still here. And there's James at Shade Tree Cook. Thank you for coming, James. I'm going to do my mail call first, and then I'll show that. And there's Jane Doe. Thank you for coming in, my dear friend. Well, I'm wearing one of the items that I got on Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa. Someone had, and I'm sorry, I don't remember who, gifted me the t-shirt. And I also got a dollar bill. You know, one of those $2 bills. And this beautiful necklace, I turned it into a necklace. This was a wooden cross that Janae gave to me, and I had it changed into a necklace so I could wear it. But yeah, I got that. And besides that, I won me a used sticker, which you know what everybody knows what this is a bottle of vanilla. Yeah, this is my newest bottle of vanilla. So smells so nice. I'm not going to open this. And I wanted to do the hi, Robbie at the Wild Huckleberry. He will be going live after me. And there's Fuzzy Adventures coming in. Thank you for coming in. So when I went to the Ozark meetup, got 9 beautiful people in here. At the Ozark meetup, I got a Simply Jan t-shirt. I also got Simply Jan mug, and it is 2-sided. I also won this thing that has cultivator. Be careful. A little spade, some pruning shears, gloves for gardening, and here's some seeds, spinach, besides that, I don't have it up here, but one of the RFDI cards that you put with your debit cards, I got that also. There's Tuesday with Joy. Look what I did to the necklace, the cross you gave me. Thank you for coming in. So then, trying to think of anything else that I've won. Yes, is on Andale Homestead. I won. Yes, that's correct. Type yarn. If you want to know your weather, type weather and then your zip code. On Andale Homestead, I won a mat, doormat. to take that outside. There's James's. So I'll be putting this outside soon. My doormat. Here. I don't really want to know. We've been getting some rain here today. So that's about, and then I've got some other things that are coming from when Jan had her, Simply Jan Homestead had her 100,000 K given, stuff away. I got a wind chime that is going to go to my post office box. And I also got a Whistle Stop Homestead coffee cup, which I'm not a coffee drinker, but I can use it for other things. So I'm waiting for those to be shipped to me. And I think there's some other things, but I can't remember everything else, that's coming. And I've been on Simply Jan's 100K giveaway. I decided to do some, to gift somebody, whoever it was, a 2 pot holders, hot pad, 2 scrubbies, and a dishcloth. And that winner was Grounded for Life Gardening. If one of my mods wants to put her link in here, they can. She's becoming a very close friend now. Yeah, it's Grounded for Life Gardening. So I'll show what I've been making for her. I don't know if she's going to get the notifications. Thank you, Jane Doe. I have already finished the 2 thermal stitch pot holders. This is the 2 pot holders that I made. Oh, there's the other side. I haven't made the scrubbies or the pot holders yet, or the scrubbies or the dishcloth yet. I put them in these Ziploc bags because then I know where they are. Thank you so much, Jane Doe. And I know that, I don't know when, if Jesse and Lisa are on the back side or what, but I'm going to wait for a little bit and see if they come in. And thanks to Jane Doe, he taught me how to do granny square blankets. Instead of in the rectangular, this is a 36-inch pink baby blanket. I finished this one a little bit ago. That's the baby blanket. Hi, Scott. Thank you for coming. And Fuzzy Adventures. Thank you, Jane Doe. Jane Doe's the one that taught me how to do the granny squares. So if there's Tracy and Tim. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to be I'm going to start making these square baby blankets and giving them to the 2 hospitals that have babies here in Columbia. So I'm gonna get a lot of different baby yarns and start making these. There's Helly Fuzzy Adventures. But it's, and start making those for families that need a baby blanket. Yeah. Oh, I do have some other baby blankets that some other people have seen, but I guess I could show them here. Now, this here that I'm going to show is some, I started making, yeah, that's a baby blanket. This is a little bit heavier baby blanket. And there's that one. And I think this one's a 36 inch also. Yeah, this one's a little bit heavier. And there is Lazy Days Ahead. Hi, Jesse and Lisa. I'm going to pull this out. I'm probably going to stand up to show this one. I started making granny squares. This is my first flat blanket that I have made. What I ended up doing, there are those two. They're just basically opposites. And I wanted it to be, I know he wants it larger than this, but this is 48 inches wide. And I think it's a little bit longer than me. So I went around with the lighter gray. And then on the side, I did this crochet stitch all the way down to the other end. And it has those three panels of these colors. There's the third down there. So it is not 64 by 64 by 64. I know that's your age, Jesse, but no, that would be too big. That would be a square. I'm making more of an Afghan throw. Oh, you're funny, Jesse. But I just wanted them to be able to see that I have finished the edge that I put on here. And what's going to happen with these blankets, the blankets that I'm making these for on the wheel with Jesse and Lisa. That's what these blankets, I will be keeping them in a bag until someone picks which one they want. I'll be making some more of these. Then I will ship them out. I'm also starting to make it'll be like a small pillow that will go with this. I started working on that today. Not finished. Yes. And here's, I know that there were some other people that have seen these. These are going to be, and I'm going to see if there's some way I can find a pillow that will fit in these. So this is like a 18 by 18 pillow that you could slip a pillow in there, and then just, I've got the string here to go ahead and sew it in. To purchase one? Oh my. I don't know. I have no idea. I know that yarn, because I'm going to be doing a revised of these blankets, because I wanted to have it like 24, where then it would be 48 and I wouldn't have to put that edge around it. You know, so I'm doing that. Could you use a 60? No, I could not. That's way too big. Oh, wow. So I want to figure out a way that I can, you know, somehow put a pillow in here. Hi, Ruby at Rushing Wind Mountain. Thank you for coming in. So I might look and see if there's some pillows online that I could slip in here, and then put something along here that closes this up, where they could take this off and wash the pillow separate. I don't know, you know, just thinking out loud. But I have 2 of these, and it just a different colors and stuff, where people can put these on their bed or on their couch or whatever. Yeah, I would think that $50 is a good starting point, you know, because someone was figuring out how long it takes me to make one square. It's probably, if I'm really working on it hard, it could take me up to maybe an hour and a half to finish one, you know, like this size, maybe 2 hours to finish one, you know, and figuring out, okay, 24 by 24, and sew them together. And there was a lady that was nice enough at the senior center that told me which is the front, which is the back, because I had no clue. You know, it just, things are, you know, it makes things really nice. But I'm going to show you the other. This is going to be a hot pad. That's what it looks like. And a completed blanket on this one is 6. Yeah, 6 of them. If I get it down to that size that's 24 by 24, yeah, there'll be 6 in there. And then I could put just like a small border on it, you know, and it would be finished, which would go a whole lot faster than this one did. I finished the edge on this one today, you know, to make it that 48, however, how long it is. I think it's a little bit longer than me. And I'm probably about 5. They say I'm 5'8", but I don't believe that. 22 beautiful people in here. But yeah, this is going to Grounded for Life. I'll get this right. Gardening. So this is the larger thermal stitch hot pad that I'm making her. And then, of course, once I get done with this, the thing that's really interesting is this is the yarn that came from Hirschner's. Living my best life. Hi, Echo. It's good to see you here. But yeah, it's kind of like in a way, a camouflage. And when I was going through my cotton yarns and I seen that one, it made me think of a garden, and that kind of looks like a messy garden. Not so straight rows. Yes, it is great to see you. Yeah, this is a single. As you can see, this is a single cotton yarn, and you can see how thick that is. I know that Lisa's gotten some of my pot holders, and she probably doesn't feel the heat through them either. They're just so nice. Hi, Karma. Good to see you. I am doing well. I certainly am. It is, and to me, it makes me think of a camouflage. If you look at that, it kind of looks like a camouflage. I'm not trying to think how to pronounce that name. AFSHANBA. I don't want to admit. I started my crochet business. Dear Wish, be well. Yes, I certainly do. It is a very interesting pattern that, and the other, what's really interesting is the one that's smaller is so different than what that one is. When you start these, you do chain 26, and then you go into the third, and then you single crochet all the way across. And it's just the way the yarn lays that it makes this pattern. And that's the other side to this. Look at how that just kind of made this line there. It's just so interesting, the different patterns that it makes. Yes, and you realize that when I do the scrubbies that I do them on these looms, so it's even going to look completely different than what these do. If anybody's a content creator and they want to put their link in, it's yarn in the chat. I do want to let you guys know something. They are. It's just because of the way that the yarn comes off of the ball and things like that. There you go, Echo. I do want to let you guys know something. The last Sunday of this month is my birthday. And I'm going to, usually I go live every other Sunday, but because it's my birthday, I'm going to go ahead and go live on my birthday. And I haven't made a decision yet what time that is going to be. I know Jane Doe says everybody's so used to me being at this time to going live. I've because of how expensive shipping things are, I'm probably not going to be giving away anything this time. That might not always be the case, but it gets so expensive because I shipped a blanket to James that he has not gotten yet. And we've tried to do everything to just get it moving so he can have his blanket that I made him and some other things that are in there also. And I hope he gets it. There's Bobby Joe. I found out about Bobby Joe because of Devil Dog. I go to her other channel, Chattanooga Birds or something like that, and she has a live stream that we can watch birds bathe or eat, and so absolutely relaxing. Hi Tiffany, thank you for coming in. But yeah, I am going to go live on my birthday, and if you guys let me know in here, would the 5 o'clock hour be the best one? Because that's when everybody knows that I do go live. I was thinking of doing it at like 12, or 1. I said 11:30, 12, but people are getting home from church. And hi, Carol Walters. Thank you for coming in. What is your feelings on this? Should I just do it what works for me? Okay. But what I'm going to do is I'll send you guys, if you want to come up on panel. I can only have a total of 6 people, myself plus 5. If you want to come up and say happy birthday to me and stuff. I will not be putting the link in chat. I will be emailing the people that want to come up instead, so I can control that. And it will be on subscriber mode only. Sounds better. Okay. Buy something from the store. 59 sounds better than 00. Oh, wow. I am going to make it subscriber mode only, because you guys have blessed my life. Is your birthday buddy going to be? I don't know. I'm hoping that he will. That would be so neat, because then you could say happy birthday to Derek Fowler and myself. That would be kind of cool. I'll ask him. I do have his number and say, hey, because he does have his birthday on the same day as me, which is the 26th of July. Hi, Brian. Thank you for coming in, and so great to have all of you guys in here. Yes, I've been doing a lot of different projects and making lots of different things. So, let's see. Oh, you've been listening in the background. You've been one of my lurkers. I love people in the background. I really do. Because they're my friends also, but they may be busy. They may be on the TV and not able to, because I don't think on a TV you can chat and things like that. Kind of, so I'm now on the LDA security. I'm watching chat for Jesse when he goes live, and color shirtless. Thank you. I really like the color. I really do. So good to see you, Lisa. I'm glad you're in here. So, Lisa, did you get to see the blanket, or do I need to show it again? I'm going to do some modifications on the size of the blocks that I'm making, so that when I put them together, 48, and however long that would be with the, I did see it. Okay. Very, very pretty. You've been lurking. Well, there's times that I lurk too. It's a great color for me. My favorite, and probably because of how fair I am, probably a light pastel yellow probably doesn't look that good on me because it washes my face out. But yeah, I had forgot when I was ordering this that I forgot to say which label I wanted. It didn't really matter. It's the way I look at the situation. Instead of having the big one, just having the small one is fine. Because I was like trying to figure out which one I wanted. I just didn't put anything. So thank you, Lisa, so much. It's I've missed so. Yeah, Echo. It's okay. I understand. The chat's maybe not be moving too fast, but it's life's been really good. Trying to get these blankets done and different things. I'm gonna see if I can just find some pillows to put inside, and then figure out how to close it up. Instead of having to take pillowcases, cut them down, because I don't have a sewing machine. I won't ever have a sewing machine because when I was in school, I almost put my needle through my finger. So me and machines do not get along. Yes, I do have 2 cats. One's sitting over there, and I don't know where the other one is right now. And I also have 2 dogs. Very big dogs. Not as big as a Great Dane, but they're pretty good big dogs. In the bag. No, there's no cats in my bags. My dogs like cats, and my cats get along with the dogs. No problem. You just got to have the right temperament of dogs. Yes, they do. Yeah. I don't know where BB. No, I know where BB is. I don't know where Gigi is. That's my brother's cat. Mine's sitting over there. I guess it does make me a crazy cat lady. It's okay. Yeah, it's my 2 dogs don't have a problem with the cats at all, and the cats don't have a. Hi, Kim. Loose screw wrench and Kim and Miles. Thank you for coming in. Luna and Biscuit get along great now. They didn't each other at first. I mean, I had my dogs when the cats moved into my house, and BB, because he was a farm cat, was raised around dogs. I think that if you were going to get a cat, you would need to probably get a kitten and raise it up with your dogs, and have pretty even tempered, dogs, because the dogs I have are lab mixes. And I think they get along with cats. I have never had any problems with my cats at over. Hi, Barb at Ben's Over Acres. I love her channel name. Such a fun channel name. Yes, there's Carla. I have 9 cats. Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't. I just have 2. That's a lot of cats. There would be a lot of litter boxes too, unless some of them are outside. Wow. Yeah. Wow. 9. North Texas barn cats. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of cats. Yes, I just have BB. It's just a big B, BB. And Gigi is not Gigi, it's just Gigi. She's a kind of a medium haired, gray, kind of dilute gray tabby. Yes, yes, you do, Karma. I didn't realize that you had that many. You haven't been able to find any of them homes. I'm a little far away from you to, and I have no idea what. No cats. Hubby's allergic to them. Yeah, the loose screw ranch. Thank you, Jesse. Kind of really nice, and I feel 9 is less for me. Now I'm gonna put my weather in. 6, 5, 2. There we go. Well, at least the humidity has come down, because one day when I was looking, it was like 90 something, but it has been raining a little bit. Yeah, 69%. Now I'm going to put the other one in. $86. Well, it's 83. It's warmer. It's warmer up there where my no, that's not mine. Someone was putting it in. I'm going to go ahead and just remove that one and do it again. Someone else was doing it too. Wow. 92 degrees. Now let's try that this time. There it is. 80. Temperatures are the same. That's interesting. Hi, CC's Texas Garden. Thank you for coming in. It's raining here. It was raining here earlier. I don't know if it is right now. Is there CC's Texas Garden? Thank you for coming in. I just take a bath. I don't put any moisturizers or anything like that on my face, you know. Ronald, I really don't know how to answer for him. He wants me. Let me tell you what my brother asked me to do yesterday. He wants me to shave his head and face bald. Yeah. I told him no. And I do have a shaver thing. It's like, oh my goodness, my brother. What do you guys think I should do? I don't really want to do it. He says, well, I won't have to pay for anything if you do it. Is an oven. Why not? Oh my goodness. Do it, do it, do it. And record. That would be interesting. Should I put it up on my channel? Go live on that iPad and shave my brother's head and beard. His body, his choice. Yes. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. Start with the head and wait a couple of days for the beard. No, he'll want it all off. I mean, it's like, the thing that really worries me is he's really fair skinned. He would definitely have to wear a hat. I don't want his head sunburned. Unless I put a guard on there, where I don't take it down all the way. Yes, of course I won't charge my brother to shave his head bald and take off his beard. Oh, I just seen Gigi. Does he want it bald, shaved? Just no, he wants it all off. He wants to be bald. No, I don't think I'm going to shave his eyebrows too. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I even said anything about this. Put a guard on it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Thank you, Lynn. Does he have? No, he does not have thick hair like me. It's thin. Yes, it's a lot thinner than mine. No, he does not have thick hair at all. Fringe waxes. I have one of those things that you can put up your nose to clean out the hairs in there and your ears. Maybe a 6. Okay, because I'm not a hairdresser. I don't know these things. Yes, guard on. Yeah, it's his. You guys have seen his hair. It's thin. It's not thick like mine. He didn't get that gene. I would put a guard on the clippers. Yes, I think I will convince. I will talk to him about that and say, hey, you really need to have a guard because the sun is going to come out. You really don't wear a stocking cap, or a baseball cap and things like that. I want to leave some hair on your head. I certainly do. I know my father, and of course I don't know how to do this hairstyle. My dad always wore a flat top. And a lot of people don't realize that with a flat top, it is shaped to your head. What a flat top looks like. So when you get one of those flat tops, you got to have someone that knows what they're doing. I know my parents used to, when my brother Ronald was a child, they would shave his head off in the summer right after school let out. Okay, Rebecca, now we double dog dare you to do it. I would send you a $50 Amazon card if you would make him bald down to the skin and facial hair gone too. Well, that's what he said he wanted, but I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll take that bet. And yes, I will record it. I will be live and shave my brother's head off. Not his head off, but his hair. That's going to be something else. His sunburn on head would be horrible. Yeah, My son got a sunburn on his head and he had Buzz cut his hair. Now he still has hair, but it's shortened. Oh, we need the video proof. Oh, you will have the video proof. Jesse, you taught me how to go live on that iPad, and we'll do it in landscape mode. Well, I could lay something down here on the floor and just put him right here in this chair and put the thing on him and do it right here on live. That would be interesting. Shave half and half beard. No, I'm not going to do that to my brother. It will come all off. And you're going to see the baby face that he has under that beard. I have shaved his beard off, but I've never shaved his head. He'll have hair, although he won't be bald. Yeah, I think I am going to use a guard. I'm sorry, Jesse. It's not going to be bald, because I've got to think about my brother. He's 3 years older than me, and I don't need him sunburning his head. I'll have to put some kind of hat on him so he doesn't get sunburned. Yes. Wow, I can't believe I've already been on here for over 45 minutes. So you're still gonna, even if I don't shave him completely bald, Jesse, I mean, my brother is older than me. Since you're gonna shave his head, play around with a mohawk first and get a picture, and then remove the remainder. Oh, the mohawk is where you just shave the sides, and leave the strip in the middle, right? I have never taken hair, Wanted to show you Gigi, but she may not come over here. You gonna come here? Come here, baby. Nope. Come, baby. Daughter, here's Gigi. She's not real fond of cameras, but there's my Gigi. There's the pretty girl. They do in the military. Denver, relax. But yeah, this is Miss Gigi. Yes, that is a mohawk. Thank you. She's got green eyes there. Yeah, I got BB back there. There's so many then. Yes. Hi, Troy Sutton. Thank you for coming in. This is Miss Gigi. This is the cat that sleeps on my brother's. Do my own hair with clippers. Definitely saves a lot of money. Sweet baby girl. Wow, she's making me hot. Oh, come on. Here you go. But I think I'm going to get off here soon so that all of you can go drink and do some other business that you need to, because the wild huckleberry, if he wants to drop his live in here or his link, because he will be the next person going live at 6 o'clock. And then I will be on his channel as a mod. Me too, James. Hubby's too. You know, it definitely would say, it would definitely save. Not that I'm gonna do that to my hair. I will go to have somebody do it. Thank you everyone for coming in. And if you guys want to send me a birthday card, please mail it to my P.O. box, which is in my More page or About page. And I'm going to be going up there on Wednesday, just before the 26th, to pick it up. You know, so send them if you guys want to send me any birthday cards. I don't remember what that date was, 26, 25, 23. I will be heading up there and picking up the birthday cards if any of you want to send me one. Thank you so much and have a blessed rest of your day.